I've heard you throw the word returns out a lot.
Okay.
And therefore, I want to ask, in my opinion, a very controversial one, but it is important that I then ask, because the audience is also thinking the same thing. When people say guaranteed returns, is that an honest statement? What does that mean? Explain what guaranteed returns are.
So the typical scenario where there would be a guaranteed return is where the person who is borrowing money has got a guarantor. Okay, there is another party that has come in to guarantee that should this product not work out, we stand ready, okay, to make payment. And that guarantor has a balance sheet to match that. And you pay for that guarantee to be there. Are we together?
I get it.
So let's say, for example, I own ABC Limited. ABC Limited needs to borrow $10 million. I can go to a company like Guarantor, okay, because they're in the business of guaranteeing businesses, these kinds of products. I can go to Guarantor and sign a contract with them to guarantee my product to a certain level. So when I come to the market to ask you to lend me money, I'm showing you that I have a guarantor that is coming alongside me. Should my business not work out and I don't have cash flows to pay you back, Richie, Guarantor will pay you back to 85%, 50%. We have those products where people get a guarantee from an institution that promises to pay you back irrespective of if this thing doesn't work out.
Okay.
Now, when there's no guarantor, nobody, including a government, can state they guarantee you.
Wow.
Because there's no guarantee.
I get it.
You understand? I mean, life happens. We've seen in our lifetime. It has happened many times in Venezuela, in Ghana, that's right next to us, where even a government has issued, or rather borrowed money from the public and from international markets and been unable to pay back. So I think it's just for people to realize everything has a risk, okay? And unless there's a guarantor, as I have initially stated, it's to recognize that there's risk, and the question then you have to ask yourself is, am I willing to take the risk that this opportunity presents to me, and to be awake to that fact. The moment you hear guaranteed returns, most times it's the principle that's guaranteed. When you hear guaranteed returns, it's a red flag.
It's a red flag. Ask more questions.
Ask more questions, absolutely.
Okay, I love the fact that you've brought in a guarantor from that perspective. We're coming back, and then now I then want to ask the question about risk, because I've heard you mention risk a lot. So let's take a 2-minute break, and when we come back, we continue the conversation about investing in global markets.